Then you had to go back to the girl, and the girl told you that he don't take care of the baby.
I did this, you tried that. You copy me, that's my sweat. That's my style, give it back. 3 words. I said Chris.
Hey creeps, and welcome back to my channel. As you already know, you can't sit with me unless you are POP, and that is pretty on purpose. How you doing? All right, now, as you can see, that's your story. I have 4 amazing stories that were sent in by 4 awesome people. For those who are new here, what you do is you send your story to that'syourstory@gmail.com. You would make it 2 to 3 minutes long. If you go over, please don't let it be too long. I prefer you to show your face, but I get it. Some of these stories are very personal and private, and some of your family members or friends might be watching. So in the email, all you have to do is tell me to block your face out, and I will do that. Or as some of these people did, they recorded with their face not showing. But again, I prefer faces showing because it just makes it more personable and we can relate to you more. But you know, it's no pressure. Now, how it works is when we listen to your story, after it's over, I will give you the best top tier ratchet advice that a best friend's supposed to give you. Cause bitch, we riding behind you 10 toes down, wrong or motherfucking right. And then after that, I will give you, to the best of my ability, the advice that I feel that you do need and that I hope you take because it is coming from my heart. And I pray that it helps you get through whatever it is that you're trying to get through. Also, in the comments, y'all can mix and mingle with each other, drop some of your gems, and as a family, we can help each other. Now, let's go on and get into these stories.
Husband now and I were trying to have a baby, and we were unsuccessful. During that time, I found out that he had gotten another woman pregnant. So we went to counseling, did all stay with him, and we went on to get married, right? Raised his son since he was 1 year old during COVID. So we spent a lot of time together because his dad was a police officer at the time, and he worked anywhere from like 18 to 19-hour days. Okay. When my stepson was 6 years old, I found out by going through my now ex-husband's phone that he was still cheating and that essentially I was nothing but a babysitter with a ring. I want a divorce. So Damn. Ultimatum essentially telling me if I want to have a relationship with his son, then I have to stay married to him. I filed for divorce. And the very next day, his son staying out of the house and removed him from my home. Mm-hmm. He pulled up one day and was like, can you come outside and say bye to him? I went outside, said bye to him, and he has not been back in my house since then. It has been a year. I started to have communications with my stepson through his mom. Mm-hmm. She allowed him to FaceTime me. I don't have a relationship with my ex-husband anymore. My stepson has, every time I talk to him, asked me, you know, when I'm gonna be able to come back over, when I'm gonna be able to see, when he's gonna be able to see his dog. This is the dog that my ex-husband bought me while we were going through a divorce. I attempted to that bond between me and his mom, but it has been unsuccessful. So I want to have a relationship with him where he's able to kind of come over, and I have to go through his dad, but I want to be in his life because he wants me to be in his life. I don't want to tell him like, hey, you know, your mom's not interested, and hey, I'm not really sure how to navigate that relationship with your dad. Like, step parents build this bond with their stepchild, and then it's just kind of just like broken, and we're just supposed to just move on with our lives, but the kids are affected, and I want, how do I get visitation of my stepson? I love you, and I appreciate your advice.
Fuck that stepson and fuck that daddy, girl. Why is you holding on to that bullshit? Fuck them. Fuck them. And that's on period, girl. Child, if he don't want you to see his son, all the fuck well, shit. You know what I'm saying? The son gonna end up growing up sooner or later and gonna forget about you anyway. That man's out there fucking Susie, Heather, Rachel, Keisha, Nicole, and Martha, honey. Child, forget them. But child, if you really want to see the son and it's really bothering you like that, you know where he live. Go over there and kidnap the son. When he get ready to go to school, ain't he like 6 or whatever? Or do you know what school he go to? Child, find out what school he go to. Go pick him up and never bring him back. Girl, it'll be a little Amber Alert out. You'll be all right. Book it. Change cars. Have you another car set up. Kidnap him in this car. But then turn around and have another car that you change out in, but you got to go into a garage set so nobody know what's going on. And then when you come out the garage set, girl, you in another car. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you better find some ways, girl. I don't know what to tell you, friend. Then have you a little burner phone, a little Obama phone on the side so you could drop your little Apple phone out the window. Then you and the little baby go off and live your life. Don't use your credit cards or nothing. But no, realty, friend, my question is, listening to you, I understand that you really do love this child, because then you said, if I'm not mistaken, you met the child around when he was 1. And then you and the man broke up. The child is now 6. So that's what, 5 years you was in that child life? I get the bond that you have now created. But friend, I'm gonna be real. It sounds like you might be trying to just inch your way back into with that man to see if y'all can work some stuff out, because you are really adamant about getting back into this child's life. Maybe you really are, because you did say you reached out to the baby mama, which was his first wife or whatever the case may be, and she was helping you. But why did she stop? Did she stop because the man didn't want her to help you no more? Maybe he reached out and told her to stop. Like, stop. I don't want her talking to my child. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, friend, I think you may have to just bite the bullet on this one, friend, and wait till the child gets older. And if he does remember you, allow him to reach out to you on his own, because it's probably causing friction within that home. And again, that's not your biological child. So he has every right to keep the child from you. And it being the mama's child, and that's his child too, she has to respect his request to not letting you see the baby. That's why she's saying go through him, because it's probably causing confrontation between them two. You get what I'm saying? So friend, you just gotta bite the bullet and let it go. I get it, you love the kid, you gained the bond, but honey, you gotta move on, friend. That's not your child. It hurts to say that, but it technically is not your child. And then this man cheated on you anyway, this whole time, cheated on you. Maybe this is God's way of allowing you to just release it all, get the man out your life, and just move on. And I'm telling you, if it's meant, that child will reach out to you when they get older, because they're gonna be like, I wonder what happened to so-and-so, and where is she at, and how is she doing? You know what I'm saying? And then he will have his choice to find you, you know? So let life run its course. And if it happens, it happens. And if it don't, just take that time you had, cherish it, remember it. And God will bless you with a new man, a new husband who loves you unconditionally with y'all's own child. And just be grateful and thankful that you had an experience with that child. You could take the love and the nourishment that you had built with that one and now place it all into your baby. So yeah, friend, you know, it was just a life lesson. You went through it. Fuck it and let it go. And that's your story.
Okay, Hazel.
Hello, sweetheart.
I'm in a dilemma right now. Like, I don't even know what to do.
What's going on?
I need some advice. Right? So me and my boyfriend, we've been together since February. We started talking in like January of this year. Mm-hmm. But I've known him since middle school. So it's like, I know who he is, but like, it's my first time in a relationship with him. Mm-hmm. All right? Mm-hmm. So the end of February comes.
Yes.
Right after Valentine's Day. He gets locked up.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom.
Knew I should have left him right there.
Right.
But it's just like, I was in love.
I get it.
I'm still in love.
I get it.
And I'm just like, I'm just going to stick it through. You ain't got to do a year. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to stick it through.
Right.
All right? So then, come the middle of March, I'm on Instagram scrolling, and I see some girl claiming that that's her baby father. So I'm like, he never told me he had a kid.
Damn.
So then I asked him, when he called me, I asked him, like, so you got a kid? He was like, what you talking about? So I said, the girl name on Instagram saying you knew her baby father. Mm-hmm. He like, oh, that's one of my family members, this, and that. So I know he lying. So I text the girl tell me that they used to be in a relationship and they had a kid, then they broke up and he don't take care of the kid now. Oh. So I'm asking him like, so why you not taking care of your kid if we got a kid? Why you didn't tell me? He like, I don't know if that the kid is mine or anything like that.
They love pulling that.
For a DNA test. And she won't get it. She keep dodging it. Every time we make the appointment, she don't come.
He lying.
This, and that.
Right?
Right. So then I'm like, should I leave him? Should I not? So then I was just like, we're going to handle that when he get out, because.
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting a DNA test, like, but it's just like, if you lying about a kid, I just don't know what else you're lying about. So it's like, should I stay with him or should I just stick it out? Because maybe he's not lying and the girl is just obsessive, or maybe he is lying, that girl's telling the truth. Like, I just don't know who to fucking believe.
Right? Friend, let me tell you something. See, he already got you, friend. You're stupid. You're stupid and you're confused and you manipulated real bad. But see, I'm going to be on your side right now, okay? What we going to do is, friend, I know you got some of his stuff at your house. Find some boxes, whatever the case may be. Something. Did he brush his hair at the house? What did he do? If he did that, then, friend, what you need to do is go get some of that pubic hair up out the motherfucking boxes. Go get that baby. Boom. That's your hair. DNA test. But if you don't have none of that, wait till he get out. Munch on that, but make sure some of that pubic hair get in your mouth. Get that, get the baby hair. Do what you need to do, whatever the case may be. Or toothbrush, whatever you need to do to get the motherfucking DNA test and see what the fuck going on. And then there's your answer. You good. And you found it out. Got me? Good. Carry on. But, friend, this the real advice. You need to run. And I'm so serious. Because, girl, he's manipulating you. You sat here and just said you love this man. Y'all known each other since middle school. Whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. Now y'all grown. Y'all started dating in February. Yada, yada, yada. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All the sob shit. Girl, you love this man more than he loved you. Because how did you not know about this baby? First thing he lied about was not telling you that there was a child. And so you had to end up finding out from this girl that was on Instagram. Do you not hear what you're saying? You found out from a girl on Instagram that you did not know. Next, you brought it to him. He said, that ain't my girl, da 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 da, whoop, whoop, whoop. What did he say? It was a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. That's what he said. Now, what he should have just said from the get-go was, me and her fucked around. She ended up getting pregnant. I don't believe it's mine. Whatever. But he didn't say that. He said of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Then you had to go back to the girl, and the girl told you that he don't take care of the baby. Now that's when he tells you, well, she did get pregnant, but I don't think it's mine. I've been trying to get a DNA test, but she don't want. Nigga, shut your lying bitch ass the fuck up, you puss ass nigga. Girl, cause he's lying to you. Now it's another excuse. First, you didn't have a baby. Then you come back and say it's a friend of a friend. Now you come back and say she don't want. Bitch, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Girl, he lying. Now you over here talking about, well, it could be her, it might be her, because I don't know who to believe. Bitch, believe your motherfucking common sense, bitch. That's what the fuck you believe. If it's in your face, believe it. If you had to reach out to her, you already got your answer, friend. You got your answer. The girl put him on social media and said that's her baby daddy. You got your answer. You just don't want to believe it. That's the tea. You don't want to believe that this man is sitting up here with a whole baby out here in these streets. Friend, that's his baby. He know that's his baby. He just don't want to have that responsibility because he don't fuck with the mama. You treat your baby how you care about your baby mama, and he don't give a fuck about that baby mama, so he don't give a fuck about that baby because he know that baby gonna be good with that baby mama, and that's what the fuck going on, friend. And you better hope you don't end up becoming one of them baby mama. A fucked up man will really show his real true colors after he gets you pregnant. They gonna love you to the moon and back. Oh, you mine, you my heart, you my this, you my that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then when that baby come, them men be fleeing like roaches when the lights come on, girl. Child, please. You better, girl, wrap that up. You already said that you want to leave him when he got locked up. You said I should have left him right there, but you know what? I love him. But he don't love you enough to tell you the truth. He didn't tell you about that girl. He didn't tell you none of that. This is stuff you should have known, friend. You should have been known this. Y'all been friends since middle school. And now he didn't tell you baby. Child, y'all girls just be giving these men all types of excuses to just play in your face. That is so sad to me. But Do what you do, friend. Okay, if you want to be stepmama, then you be stepmama. If you want to be foolish, then you be foolish. If you want to be in and out, then you be in and out. But if you want to be free, you need to let him go. And that's your story.
Hey Zoe, so I first wanted to start off by saying I love your videos. I love your movie nights, your messy Mondays, your vlogs and everything. And I love you for
I love you back.
The fact that you love being you and being so strong. And yeah, but let me go ahead and get started. So I am a 21-year-old, about to turn 22 in February, college student.
Okay.
And I was seeing this guy and am currently still kind of talking to this guy. I met him when I was 20 and he was 27.
Oh,
so he is now 29 and I'm 21, but I will be turning 22 soon. His birthday is late, so yeah. But long story short, when we first met, we had just both like gotten out of long-term relationships, which we had found out. But he thought that I was older because I'm very mature for my age. I grew up around, adults and stuff like that. So once I told him my age, he still was okay with it and we tried things out. Now, we weren't like boyfriend, girlfriend, stuff like that, but we were kind of like exclusive. So like, I'm interested in you, you're interested in me. We're not going to entertain anyone outside of each other, but we're not official boyfriend, girlfriend,
right?
Which we were both okay with because there was an understanding between both of us.
Right.
And again, prior to our long-term relationships and stuff like that, like, we had kind of wanted to take things slow and not jump right into a relationship.
Got it.
But then we kind of ended up doing the relationship things without actually being
in relationship.
So then it kind of became a misunderstanding.
That happens.
And then with me being in college, he kind of, kept putting on that persona on me of like, oh, you're a college girl. You be with this guy. You're with that guy. You be fucking other guys when I'm not around. And this, whatever. And mind you, I do live in a dorm as well. He had, his own apartment, his own life, career, stuff like that. So he's very like well developed in his life and, stuff like that. But long story short, I guess I just want advice because I've tried to like step away and go towards guys my own age, or take just a break from him. But now me and him are kind of back to talking to each other and stuff, and we're kind of getting back into that like what we used to be, but the whole time that didn't work out. And I know that like us talking probably still isn't helping, but I just don't know, like I need advice on whether I should continue, whether I shouldn't continue. There were also a lot of new things that I did with him that I had never done before. He was an older guy, so learning relationship wise from him versus the guy that I was with prior to him and stuff. So I just need some advice on like what I should do and how I should go about this situation with him. Love you, Zoe.
Love you too. Girl, get your shit together and get your man. That's a grown man, girl. He got bills, he got a career, he got a house, get your shit together and stop acting up. Fall in line and become a housewife. What's wrong with you? Drop out of school and go do what your man wants you to do. The man say, come home, come home. The man say, you fucking niggas, so you ain't fucking niggas. Go the fuck home and be with your man. Fuck school. He a good man, Savannah. Go up that mountain and get your man. Hell wrong with you. You over here lollygagging and mixing and mingling out here in them college dorms. Girl, fuck that school. That school can't do nothing to you. That man said why you ain't answering the phone, who you fucking, what the fuck going on? Girl, go get your man. Please. Say he done shows you things you ain't never seen. That's a blessing. I know, girl. Child, all these other motherfuckers running around here with their heads chopped off like chickens, girl. You don't want that. You want that man. That's a good man. He just care about you. He want to love you. He want to take care of you. He want to protect you. Go get your man, girl. Stop playing. You being stupid, girl. You know you want that. That's why you over there. That's why you going back to him. You going back to him. But, girl, a realty, let him go. No, I'm being serious. Let him go. You experienced it. It was cool. I don't think it's time right now. He, like you said, he's very well developed. He is 27. You're 21, about to be 22. He's got himself together. He obviously I think knows what he wants. And the mistake y'all did first was fresh out of relationships, talking to someone new, fucking can't do that. You can't jump out, especially if you know that you want somebody to love you and you just got out of a relationship with somebody who was loving you. Now it's just like, I don't want to say trauma bonding, but it's like y'all are, what's the word? Y'all were like y'all's emotional support system, but you took it to another level. And now it played on y'all's emotions. You get what I'm saying? Because you was already hurting. Now it's like, oh, this man love me. He doing this. It's like, it was like a safe space. And then that safe space became something different. And like you said, y'all went from just, hey, let's just go with our boundaries, where we're just doing this. We're not in a relationship and we know this, but we can do relationship things. And friend, that never works. It never works. And because when you are a good person, emotions do get involved. He had things that he needed to work out within himself. You get what I'm saying? Because maybe he got cheated on by her. So now he's taking that hurt into this thing with you, blaming you. And now you probably got cheated on by your man. And now you're going with insecurities like, well, baby, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And it's too much. I think you need to focus on school, friend. You need to focus on you. Let you heal from your old relationship. Find your happiness. Find your drive. What makes you happy? Don't worry about no man. A man gonna be there. He already done been through all the shit you've been through. School, this, going through this. Girl, he need to go find him. Do what he need to do and leave you alone. Because it seems like he's gonna cause you frustration, distraction, confusion, and that's too much going on because he knows what he wants. He's done lived that life. He needs to go find him a woman that is in that same age range that know what she want, who done did all that he can go and see, that he can meet up with. You know what I'm saying? And you, if you want to find you a little 1-2 at the school, find you a little 1-2 at the school, friend. I don't think you need to go back to him. If y'all want to be friends and communicate on the phone and be like conversational buddies, I think that is cool. But as far as like a relationship, no. And tell him that. Be like, I don't mind talking on the phone. We could talk. We could do this. But let's leave it at that. There's nothing else. There's no call me before you go to sleep. Can you call me in the morning? Because then if he crosses that boundary, tell him these are my boundaries. And you're crossing those. And I think we need to just go on and stop because I feel like we cannot be friends. And let it go, friend. Girl, bye. Okay. You was doing good in life before you met him. You gonna do good in life after him. So who gives a fuck? Period. But I know, like you said, he taught you some things. I don't know what them things is, but he taught you some things, and I think that is what's playing more of a bigger part. It's like you did things that you never done with anybody with him. And it's like, oh my God, he showed me some stuff. Okay, cool, great. He showed you some stuff. Now go take that shit and show it to somebody who's 21, 22 so you can blow their motherfucking mind. Hello, somebody. And that's your story.
Start off with, we love you, Zoe.
I love you back.
Like, love you.
Period.
And we're always 10 toes down in your corner. Let's start off with my story.
Okay.
A little background. I was with my daughter's father for 4 years. We met in a program. We were living in the program together. He got taken out of his house because of abuse of drugs with his parents. They lost all 5 kids to the system because of abuse of drugs.
Right.
Me, I was taken out of my home because of physical abuse and some mental abuse and a lot of other stuff, but that's not here or there. So we met in a really traumatic time in both of our lives.
Yes.
Both of us young, trying to understand like life and, you know, the whole shebang. So I can say now, like as I'm a grown woman looking into the situation, it was a lot of trauma bonding. It was a lot of like, you know, pain, and we were just coming together because we felt a lot of stuff that were similar. Like we both felt a lot of neglect.
You understood each other. Yes.
So we found each other in that aspect. And I can't even lie. Like I said, the first 3 years were really, really good. Like we were really close. I was over his house like every day.
I know
we were
where
always
this is
talking,
going.
Always together. This is like after we got out of the program. Always together. Always just like, always together. Like always just happy and with each other.
It's gonna get physical.
So even when around his friends, he didn't drive. He didn't have a license. he was in and out of work. Like, that's when I started realizing something was happening, because like he wasn't able to keep a job. Like the last year, he wasn't able to keep a job. I was doing everything, you know, filling out paperwork, making sure he's going to doctor's appointments. I'm like, I'm not even a wife yet. But in my head, I was grown up Dominican and Haitian, and both of those sides of the family, they don't play. Like, you know, you're supposed to cater to your man, take care of your man, and be there for your man. Even when he's down on his luck, you're supposed to be like, you know, that backbone to help push him up a little bit more. You know, sometimes men fall into hard times.
Yeah.
So I was riding, and then that last year he started getting crazy, like yelling at me, screaming, like I said, couldn't keep a job. He dislocated my shoulder. He broke a couple bones. He was throwing stuff at me, punching walls. Like, it started off with the punching walls, and then it started getting violent with me.
Oh my God.
Screaming, yelling, calling me all types of names. And the last year I was pregnant, I was working. I literally was working a 12-hour shift. My water broke, was going into labor, and I finished my 12-hour shift before I drove myself to the hospital. And
where was he?
That just gives you a vision of like exactly how that last year was. And it was a lot, can't even lie. So the whole point is, about 3 weeks ago, about a month ago, I got a text from, like, a long paragraph text from his mother's number that said that, you know, she was thankful that I never kicked him down. Like, I never put him on child support or anything. Like, I just walked away from the situation. I just left. I kicked him out. He smashed everything in my house, my TV, my MacBook, everything. Knowing I'm in school, he did whatever he could to just make my life a living hell. It was a lot in between. I got committed. Like, this is before we broke up, but I got committed because I was just so tired. He would bring his friends to the crib. I'd be cooking, cleaning. After everybody, they're leaving trash. They're leaving their plates everywhere. I mean, they were just running over me. And so the point is, I had got the text from his mom like a month ago, and she said that, you know, she was happy that I didn't kick him when he was down. She said that he couldn't pick himself back up to become who he should have really been for me and his daughter.
Right.
And that he died from an overdose. And keep in mind, I'm in nursing school, and you know, nursing school's not a game. So I was just, in my head, it was just like, you know, they're texting me. They're just trying to stir a problem. Like, she's just trying to stir a problem. I haven't talked to him. It's been 3 years since we've left. Like, we haven't spoke. We haven't anything. I don't know where he lives. I don't know nothing about that man. So it was just like, you know, I just felt like they were coming after me. Like, it was just like they're watching me on my social media. That's why I had to take all pictures of my daughter down, just take all my lifestyle down, because I was just like, I don't know. The evil eye is strong, and I just don't know. Like, why is it like I'm finally done with my second semester? Now you're texting me about he died from overdose. And honestly, like, I'm not saying I don't care, but I really don't care, because you chose drugs over being there for your daughter and being a father to your daughter, knowing damn well that you were hoping and skipping and jumping that you had a daughter, like, before all of this, when we were in the baby shower, all of that. So she texted me a month ago, and then maybe like 2-3 days ago, his dad texted me off of Instagram talking about, you need to hit me up ASAP, we need to talk, please just call me.
About what?
And I ignored that. My side of the family, my mom, she just feels like I should just ignore it, keep ignoring it, don't speak to them ever again, don't ever speak to them, because she's always reiterating to me, like, your family got you, we got you, we're here for you, we're helping you with everything that you need,
so you don't need them.
She says all the time, my daughter will not feel the absence of a father because she has all of us, you know, she has uncles, all of that. But me, I know, I was a girl who grew up without her father in her life.
Girl.
So I know that there's a void, even when, you know, everyone fills you with love and they're around you, there's a void. There's always a void that a little girl has when she doesn't have her father. So, I don't know. I feel like if it's true that he did pass away, I'm feeling more guilty not letting his family back into my daughter's life. So my question to you is, like, am I being bitter? Am I being mean? Am I just being like the typical, like, mean, bitter BM? Or is it, like, what do you think? Like, me, my side, like I said, they don't feel like I'm doing anything bad. But I just feel bad because that's another side of a family that my daughter could have. So I don't know. What do you think, Zoe? Like, should I open up the door back and let them in, or should it just be you know, I've already washed my hands of that situation, I should just let it be what it is? Let me know. I know I'm over the time, but girl, like, I can't keep all of this in 3 minutes. Like, come on, be for real.
Girl, fuck that family. Pussy ass nigga. Where the fuck was that family at when he was beating your motherfucking ass, when he broke your bones? Where were they at then? Fuck Fuck that family. There was the mama calling you then, but now she want to call you now because her son done passed, and now she want to be like, oh, I just want a piece of him. That's the baby. I know what the fuck they doing because he gone. They want to have some type of attachment back with their son because that is his seed. That is his baby. So it's like, oh my God, we don't have him. At least we can hold her and have a piece of him here left on earth. But bitch, fuck them. Fuck that daddy. Fuck that mama. Fuck all of them. Whoever the fuck over there, fuck all of them. Till they better go sniff a whole line of coke and shut the fuck up talking to you. They better be high as fucking talk to their son up in the skies because bitch, you ain't bringing that child over there. They let that man take you through hell and high waters, mountains and valleys, and they didn't even try to help you out, girl. Fuck that family. I said it, I say it again. Fuck that family. Shit, they better go to that graveyard and talk to that motherfucking son. Shit, cause he beat your ass, girl. And where was they at? That's their problem. They sat there and let that man do that and didn't tell him that he was wrong. Then she want to tell you, oh, thank you for, not beating him while he was down. But he sure did beat you while you was down. Thank you for not beating him while he was down. Girl, I ought to spit in your fucking face. Thank you for not putting him on shot. Bitch, you the fucking problem, mama. Hold your damn son accountable for what he did to her. Excuse me, I'm spitting. Pissed me off. This girl over here taking care of you. You ain't got no job. You over here ain't got shit going for yourself. Can't fucking get a job. Then you want to still bring motherfuckers over the house and she's sitting up here cleaning and washing and cleaning and washing and washing and cleaning and washing and cooking and cleaning and washing. You beat this woman because you on fucking drugs. I knew that was gonna happen because she said that she was in a physical abuse house and he grew up in a house that had drug abuse. I knew he was gonna get on it. And when she said it, I said, I knew it. And then when she said she got beat, he used her life against her. I knew it. But friend, if I'm gonna be real, and we need to be more like God, it's gonna hurt me to say this, friend. I see where you coming from. You got a good spirit. And I know people like, oh, fuck no, oh, hell no. But we are supposed to be more like Jesus. And we have to forgive. Even though they weren't there when you needed them, they weren't showing up, because he probably is deceased for sure. And they're reaching out because they're hurting and they want to at least have some part of him. And I get what you're saying. This could be more family that she has. But what I would do is I would reach out and I would set up a time for all of us to meet. Bring your mother and father. His mom and dad can come and y'all all sit down in a public place, nobody's house. Sit down and y'all talk and figure out what happened to him. I would want to see an obituary. Say, can I have one? I want to have one, or whatever the case may be. And y'all discuss how y'all move forward with allowing your daughter to see them. It could be like, visitations. They can come over, hang with her, but until you get a relationship with them, you can't allow. Just tell them, hey, I don't have a relationship with you guys. It's been years, you know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to allow my child to come to a park. Y'all hang out with her, but bring her back to me after 2 hours. Something like that. I don't know. But to spend the night and stuff, oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Me. It'd be like a time limit thing, like 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, and then you bring her back. Or it could be monitored visits until you get to the point to where now you can let your baby go for 2 or 3 hours or whatever. But I couldn't let my child go. And then once you see that things are good, because that household got a lot going on, and you need to make sure your child is safe. You get what I'm saying? And because you don't need her seeing any and everything. She's a little girl. So once you see everything is good, then I will proceed with, okay, you can go spend the night at grandmama, granddaddy house, whatever, if you are comfortable with that. But not right off the bat. I definitely wouldn't. Not me, because that's my baby. Not me. But I get where your family is coming from, child. That's your family. They love you. And you need to be their first priority. No, don't talk to them. Ignore them. Where were they when you needed them, when he was doing these things to you, we was here. You get what I'm saying? So I get what your family's saying. That's what a family's supposed to do. Stand up for you and have your back all times. You know what I'm saying? But then that's when you sit and talk to your family like, hey, I get it. I understand, but I understand where I came from too, not having a father. Now that her father is, deceased, I still want her to know her dad's side. And they should understand that, It's just all communication, friend. Communication and taking things slow. Don't feel forced to do anything. That is your child. That is your life. You are responsible for your child and the things that she sees and that she has to be around. So pray about it. Ask God, what is the best thing for you to do? Can he give you some type of sign? And then, friend, you move forward when you are ready to move forward. So just sit to yourself. Take time to yourself. Think about it. Block out the noise and do what you feel is right in your heart. And that's what you do, friend. And then if anything happens, you will be like, that was my choice. You can't blame nobody but yourself. And then, which I don't want nothing to happen, but if it does and they end up being horrible people, you just tell yourself, God, I tried. You know what I'm saying? At least I know I tried. And then you won't have no regrets about anything. And then when your daughter gets older, she can have her own choice to go over there and deal with them if you want to. Be like, hey, I'll let you go over there. They was a mess. I took you away. It's on you. All grown now, baby. So take your time, friend. You got it. I think you're going to make a good decision. You seem like a good spirit, and I think you have great energy, and you're not going to do anything to hurt your child. So do what you feel is best, and that's your story. All right, y'all. That is our 4 stories. I hope that I gave y'all some ratchet advice that you could use. Don't really. And the real advice that came from my heart. I hope it helps you out. Don't forget, you can go in the comments, look at what some more people were saying. Because like I said, we are a family and we stick together. We're here to help each other. Because child, it's a lot going on. And sometimes we don't be knowing who to talk to, So let's mix and mingle in the comments. Give some of your advice, what you feel some of these people should do. And I love you guys always and forever. Y'all are my hearts. Y'all are my babies. Y'all are my friends. But like I always say, God only made one you. And if you don't be you, then nobody else will.